it's going to be ripped apart again in the next few years. By the time you finish in 2013, I bet you the beginning is going to be already ripped by some of the developers.
One of the things we do, and maybe Ted answers the rest of this question because it pertains to the programming of this decision to do the street, but one of the things we'll do is replace the things that are far below the surface of the roadway, like the sewers, which are deep, deep
Well,
down.
they'll replace it. They're going to need it, and they're going to have to replace it.
They're not
developers.
required to
Well,
repair
then
all
let them
those.
hook up their homes to
they
whatever
are-
is existing. Let's see how they hook it up. They won't.
Right.
You know that they have to do. When my pipes break, when the pipe breaks on the street, I have to go as a landlord and
Yeah, the
replace
connection,
it.
yeah.
The
I'm talking about the
connection.
sewer deep down, the
Well-
main trunk line
Well,
deep down.
let's see.
Yeah, or the water.
I would like you
Yeah.
to add the, you know, you can ask the Edge or any of the other ones that have developed along the East River and ask them how many of those pipes were done by the city ahead of time.
And, you know, I'm glad you brought that up because not for nothing. We've been waiting for over 15, 20 years for the Meeker project, you know, to begin.
Exactly.
And every single year, it's supposed to be slated for, and then it gets pushed back. The latest one now is, oh, we have to wait because of the Kosciuszko Bridge reconstruction project. Meanwhile, there's businesses and residents with septic tanks down at the end, and
That's
we've been
right.
waiting for 20 years.
And
So, you know,
there were projects
I
that
totally
you could
agree
use.
with you that, you know, let's fix our current infrastructure, you know, before having,
That's
you
what I'm
know,
trying to
luxury
say.
condos
If we have
for
that money,
development projects.
We
I
can
totally
put it
agree.
somewhere where it's really needed, not in a place where it's gonna be wasted. I'm a taxpayer, and that's not fair.
But
Okay.
can
now-
I
Oh,
add to that?
sure.
If we have, you know, homeowners do the streets over a period of time, there is a chance that, you know, it's not gonna end up the same.
We're not talking about homeowners here, we're talking about
The
developers.
developers, yeah, the developers.
Listen to me, these guys are developing 40-story towers. Do you really think they're gonna keep your sidewalk? Come on, who are we kidding here? You know, you've
Yeah,
been
they'll
out there
have
as
to
a
replace it in
COT.
kind.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's look on Kent Avenue. The basic lines
Oh,
on
the
Kent
Kent
Avenue,
Avenue is
the
a
curbs, hold on, let me
The
just finish
curbs
what
are
I'm saying.
yours, yes.
The curbs are the same.
Yes,
This
I
is a
agree.
real opportunity to go in there and reevaluate the best way for the street to be designed in the future. It's an opportunity for that. This isn't just a standard repaving of a street. I can give you a whole bunch of bureaucratic answers as to why grants work, but honestly, you pull from different pools of money, and we're pulling from some, what's the? TEP grant, which basically has to do with pedestrian and bike improvements and air quality. So it's a slightly different pot of money that we're pulling from, and we're trying to enhance the neighborhood.
And
We're
you know,
not.
even in the plan, in the rezoning plan, that street was geared as one-way street. That was already there in the plans where you've seen it at the end of the rezoning when they were showing it. Marie, you remember, West Street was going one way, it was already there decided how it's, I mean, I know it was just a preliminary.
Yeah.
But it was that study, the EIS done, already said to them that that's what has to be done.
One-way streets can carry more traffic.
That's what it was
just a
basically,
reality.
so that we could have maybe a bike path. But it was thought on that it would happen at a time when the development would happen. And at that point, some of the heavy industrial traffic that's on there would be gone.
Would be gone.
You
This
are
is-
now doing it at the worst possible time, and you're trying to put bike lanes in a place where it's just, I mean, stay there during the daytime and see if you're not gonna put people in harm's way.
Okay.
I'm going to ask a couple questions, okay? First of all, I want to know who you are and
Okay.
what your
Role in my
role
relationship
is.
to
This.
project.
Are you a private person being brought into this, or do you work for one of the city agencies?
Okay, so my name is Linda Reardon, and I work with a company called the RBA Group. We're an engineers, landscape architects, and planners consulting firm.
Do you have anything to do with the Greenway project? Did they
Yeah.
hire? Oh, yeah, you do,
so
right?
RBA
Okay.
does.
But they were hired through us.
Yeah, so
They're
we had,
All right.
we work.
Okay.
Yeah.
DOT.
Okay.
We
This
have
is a
various
city
contracts.
project.
All right, I
with
understand
The
what it
city,
is.
with with
Okay.
different city agencies.
Okay.
We have a contract with City DOT,
And what else have you
and the
done?
assignment that we did under that was the Brooklyn Waterfront
You've
Greenway.
done other things for them?
Yeah, we've been working for them
Well-
for the last 25, 30 years.
Okay.
We also work for DDC, and we do capital
Okay.
reconstruction projects for them.
Okay.
I personally am very familiar with the area, having lived here many years myself.
So you're
Um,
familiar with West Street?
I'm very familiar with West Street.
You are not familiar with West Street at all? No? Okay. But why would you come here? I'm very concerned about this. Why would you come here and not even have traveled West Street? That's just a question.
That's why he has me.
I understand that, but you are in charge, right? And he's in charge of you.
And the
Can
other
you
people
explain to
in
me
the
why
agency
you-
are
I
like a
can
lot of
explain. I'm
familiarity,
filling in for
yeah.
somebody who was there, is not there anymore. But don't get me wrong, I'm mainly dealing with Staten Island Borough.
All right, so when-
I'm filling in. That's why I
All
said
right,
I'm
you're
not.
filling in.
Listen,
So
I'm
now,
telling you
where's
point
the
blank
guy?
that
Okay.
I'm not familiar with it.
So, all right, fine. So
Yeah.
where's the guy that was? He's gone? I mean, he's quit?
God
He's
bless her
sick?
soul.
What?
Sadhguna Javeri, I'm sure you probably heard of her. But
He-
she's not there anymore.
Okay, he's not here anymore. So it would seem to me that at least today, you would take the bus or the train or the car or whatever, or your bicycle, and drive down there so
We
you would
did-
know what it looks like.
Exactly, but we just started the
You
project.
started a week ago. A week ago, you knew that we were gonna have you come here. All right, so that's
Right.
But we
one
are
question.
But don't get me wrong, this,
I'm
this.
not getting you wrong.
No,
I'm
this
not.
project is 1 year long. I have time to go
Listen, it
and
says
do
here,
it.
spring of 2011. It's now the spring of 2011. Data collection and analysis, vault study, topographic survey, subsurface soil. So then, community board meeting, spring and summer. Have you done any of this yet? Have you
It's in
started?
spring
Oh,
and
yeah,
summer.
we're completely
Uh,
on schedule,
Okay, so
actually.
where are you?
Well, here we are, it is May, and
So you've done the wall study?
if you draw a line through 5, the topographic survey has been completed. We've done a huge amount of the data collection documentation of, the photo logs, the tree inventory, there's all sorts of
And
physical
so we
data.
can come and look at this, or you can show us this?
I mean,
What's already been,
Well, what we'll do is we'll be coming back out to you when we have a schematic or a design to present, and then we'll have something to talk about. The data we've gathered so far it's our base mapping, so that we have an accurate picture of the roadway upon which to develop our plans.
but you don't have a picture of the traffic yet? I'm
No,
looking
we're
here.
just
No.
starting on the traffic, and
And the
we have
weight
to
of the
go.
trucks,
Yeah,
and the size of the
Yeah.
number of people?
we're going to do
Okay.
very, very detailed traffic count program. That is scheduled to be starting in early June. And so you may see people out there doing manual turning counts as well as the tubes.
How
So
many
when-
days, how many days of will they be doing it?
9.
Traffic count?
9.
9 days?
Yeah.
And when, during the week?
Uh,
2 weekends and 1 weekday. One like from Saturday to the following Sunday, 9 days.
From Sunday to Sunday.
Saturday to the
Saturday
following
to
Saturday
Sunday.
to the following.
It's
Yes.
this is standard
Yeah, it's all
data
prescribed.
collection protocols.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, the 30, I want to know about this letter, the 30 days, I'm going to go back to that for a minute. First of all, it's written down with net dates on it, okay? You wrote it, it's somewhere in the system, so that when
Yeah.
somebody goes back to you and said, well, they said that it didn't really mean 30 days, but on the top, you say, I'm sorry.
Right.
The top of that letter, so we need another letter stating that you don't expect that in 30 days, with the date and everything on it. Not just that letter, because I've seen what happens with the city. It's,
But I mean,
Well,
you don't have
you
even
don't-
a
you
design
don't.
to respond to yet, so how can we expect that?
Well, it doesn't
I
matter, you
can't
wrote
say
that
to you-
letter, it's the
Yeah.
city, you really need to write another letter saying, we didn't do what we were supposed to do.
All we would
Some kind of a
conclude-
letter that they're gonna get.
Actually, it's a
Right.
standard
We don't
letter.
hear anything,
And
then
we-
I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
That I remember the last time that I met the homeowners because of the last project that was mentioned to me, NASA and Meeker, Monitor. So I can understand that there was a last letter and this is the next letter, and That you think we are there, we're not there,
It doesn't matter.
you know.
They need
We are-
another letter with the right date on it, that's all. Not that saying, the last letter was, you were misinformed, so
No,
now
it's
you
just
don't
if there's
really
any
need 30
information you
days.
wanna give
You
us
have it.
now.
If you don't have it, that's
If not, we'll be
fine,
back
too.
out, and
That's
there's
not-
plenty of opportunities.
Yeah.
When do you think you're gonna be able to come back with a schematic design to the community board?
I would think in June, July.
That soon?